voted for Kamala. And this is the problem with liberals. This is the problem with liberals. We don't stand on our crazy shit. Like Republicans stand on, they say objectively evil shit, and they look you in the eye and they say, yes. We don't do that. We run away from our thoughts. It's so bad. And I'm not running away anymore. I've decided today I am accepting every crazy thought of a liberal. I am not backing down. You think men should play in women's sports? Yes. Yes. You think women's hockey is that interesting? Get a dude in there. I don't give a fuck. Sign him up. You think you care about these illegals coming in? You want to let all these illegals in? Yes. I'll buy the van. I don't care. I'm not running anymore. I'm staying in the business. That's the thing with illegal immigrants. I don't care that they're here. I really don't. I don't think about them at all. I never think about them at all. And I mean that in the most racist way possible. I do not think about them at all, ever. And it's because they use numbers that I'm not good at math. So they'll just say, 30,000 Mexicans came across the border. I'm like, is that a lot? No. What does that even look like? Right? Like, use objects that I know, right? I looked it up. You know how many Mexicans that is? That's half a soccer game worth of Mexicans. That's not that. You have space. You have space. For half a soccer game, that's not that many. It's really not that big. But apparently that means a lot to people. You know? That's crazy. I don't know. But they always say, they're like, oh, these illegal immigrants, they're doing crime. That's why they can't come over here, because they're doing crime. Which, again, doesn't really make sense, because they're just doing the crimes that we're doing. Right? They're not doing new crimes. I can see if they were coming over here and doing new immigrant crimes, just brand new immigrant crime. You've never seen this crime before. Crazy new crimes. But no, they're not doing they're coming over here, dude. You won't believe they're coming over here. They're going to Hobby Lobby, and they're just rearranging all the crayons. They're not doing that. They're just doing normal stabs, like most of them, right? So, also, just because someone is an immigrant, that doesn't make the crime worse, right? Yeah. Do I agree with that? Yes. I mean, maybe it does. Maybe it does. Maybe I'm walking out of here late at night. Right? And an immigrant comes and just knocks me in the head with a glass bottle, knocks me to the ground, and just starts clapping my cheeks immediately. and he's really giving it to me. He's doing real immigrant-like the way he's doing it, you know what I mean? He's like working hard to prove he belongs here, and he's really stretching me out, dude. And yeah, he's really giving it to me. And I'm like, and so but he's doing this, all right. As this is happening, I'm not thinking, oh my God, I hope this guy's not from Guatemala. Who cares? It's done. It doesn't matter. You know, it's funny, when I wrote that joke, I said, I tried this joke for like 3 weeks before I figured it out, and I said Cuba, okay? And a guy came up after me. By the way, this is the greatest racist I've ever met in my life, by the way, because only a racist can be this direct. He said, I don't know if you know this or not, but Cuba statistically has the biggest dicks out of... And I looked it up, and it's true. I'm like, wow, okay, so it does matter a little bit.